Welcome back to The Lead. In our pop lead today, the fabled New Yorker is very serious business for some cartoonists, or at least very semi-serious. Every week, nearly 1,000 cartoons are submitted, but only the best, the funniest, the wittiest 15 get picked to be published in the prestigious magazine. And the man who calls the shots is Bob Mankoff. He's the cartoon editor for The New Yorker. He's also been a cartoonist for a long time, and he's giving us an inside look into the world of cartooning in a new HBO documentary, very semi-serious, a partially thorough portrait of New Yorker cartoonists. It's great. I've watched it. Joining me now is Bob Mankoff, the brain behind the New Yorker cartoons. Bob, great to have you on today. I got to say, I'll admit that I've been reading these since I was a kid in my parents' magazines, and I just wonder, there's a great line you have in the documentary. You say, you know, the key to humor is to make the strange familiar and familiar strange. I wonder, there's something particular about New Yorker cartoons that just make them New Yorker cartoons. Can you crystallize that? Can you sort of summarize that in a line or two? What makes it a New Yorker cartoon?
Well, when a new cartoonist comes in and sees me, I say, don't try to do cartoons for the New Yorker. Try to do the cartoons that you like, then hope that we like them, and then hope that the readers like them. So there's no focus grouping of it. There's, it's just the cartoonists doing what they want, and we're trying to select the best that they do, and then we present that to you. So I think it's really unusual in our society now where everything is focus group, and there's an awful lot of overthinking of things. We like to have the cartoonists do the thinking and be funny at the same time.
You know, we saw in Paris with the attacks on Charlie Hebdo that cartoons can be very much in the center of the political conversation, even of violence. In that case, the New Yorker, you watch it through tragedies like 9/11 and through Paris, the attacks in Paris recently, and those cartoons often comment on the time. How do you manage that balance of handling tragedy with humor?
I think you wait a bit for one thing. There absolutely is something too soon. I'm an absolutist for free speech, but not necessarily at all times and at all places. So one of the things that cartoons do is, look, I just looked at those two stories that you told about ISIS getting passports and rockets. So the world is so fearful. So one of the things they do, and when it's fearful, we become very polarized. So one of the things the cartoons let us do just by laughing is by making us less fearful. Yeah. And by making us less fearful, we can make better decisions.
God knows that's important today. One thing that's changed over time, and you've even commented on this, is that till recently, most of the cartoonists were white men.
Yeah.
That's changing recently. How do you see that reflected in the artwork then?
Well, for one thing, more women are coming into the magazine. There's an enormous push for diversity, as there should be everywhere. And that's true in cartooning at The New Yorker. So we want to definitely reach out to people of color, different ethnicities. That can't necessarily happen overnight, but it's very important for us. David Remnick has pushed that throughout the magazine, that it happens with the cartoons as well as everything else in the magazine and everything else in society.
So there's a little bit of this parlor game out there as to whether it's possible that one caption could fit every New Yorker cartoon ever, and one that's been posited, and I've seen it a few times, and actually kind of fits is, hello, I'd like to add you to my professional network on LinkedIn. I mean, do you think there is one that could kind of make it fit?
By the way, Jim, I would like to add you to my professional network. You'll be getting an email. Well, that's not a bad one, and there's a funny story, because when that came out, I printed it on the batch of cartoons that I showed David Remnick to pick for the magazine. He wasn't aware of that meme. He said, "What the heck is this?" I told him about it, and we printed one in the magazine.
Bob Mankoff, thanks very much. It's great to have you.